What's up, everybody? Day 8, no kratom. Have no idea when I'm gonna start feeling better. Woke up at maybe 5:30 this morning, and just felt like other shit. Just washed a car, helped my wife wash a car. She's gonna do the inside. Now I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. Again, I feel awful that I can't help her. My body's wrecked. Come on, dumbass. Go inside. Anyway, so never thought it would take this long to start feeling better. Slowly, every day, a little bit better. That's odd. It's like I said, when I come off like heroin, it was like hell for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden it was bearable. And then next thing you know, you're better. With this, it's not quite easy. But today is day 8 and there's no going back. I'm gonna shave today. I'm looking a mess. And cut my hair, shave. I haven't been able to do anything that other than just do a little bit of work each day and then come down and chill out. I feel awful still at day 8. So I hope you guys know that the onesie that are doing kratom, I just really wish that you see this video to know what it's like coming off the shit after being on it for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, something like that. Anywhere from 3 tablespoons, that'd be about 15 grams, all the way up to about 8, which would be 40 grams. And anywhere in between. Each day it was just different. I would say most days I took about 5 or 6 tablespoons. So yeah, just be warned. This shit sucks coming off of, especially when it's legal, especially when you don't want to check yourself in a rehab, especially when there's no external consequences like jail, or you don't have to steal to get it. You don't have to knock down nobody's doors and tie people up to get money, or steal shit just to cover your habit. It's not like that. This shit's legal, it's cheap, and it's hard to come off of without checking yourself into like a rehab. But I have no choice. I have a business to run, and I made my mind up, and I'm going to stick to it. But it's another blessing of all the times that I've come off shit. My mind is a pretty strong mind, and I see that now. Because I don't know how many people would be able to do what I'm doing right now for as long as I've done it right now with no external problems, like consequences again. With none of that going on, it makes it really hard to quit. Rupez, hey. Damn dog. Anyway, day 8, wish me luck. A couple more days, I'm going to be leaving on a jet plane to the other side of the world. And, I really hope to feel like 70% when I'm on that airplane. Otherwise, it's going to be a long ride. It's a 27-hour flight. Longest leg is 15 and a half hours from Detroit to ICN, Korea, right by Seoul. And then after Korea, it's a 3 or 4 hour flight to the Philippines. We're flying into Cebu. So yeah, we go to Atlanta, Detroit to Korea, Korea to Cebu. So I really hope that I feel good for that trip. I think that I stopped on the right day, because I think that when I get on that plane, I'm going to be okay. Again, at night, how I deal with the night times is I do drink a little bit at night. Last time I tried to quit, I drank way too much. I realize that I have to feel pain, and then just a couple drinks at night, it'll help me go to sleep, and that's all I need, is just 2-3 drinks. So I'm trying to manage that too. Last night I drank. The night before I didn't, and I slept like shit. So I'm trying to balance everything out while not quitting one thing, hopping on to another, because I know that's, a very real concern, but I'm not a dumbass either. I don't have access to detox medication. I can't check myself in a rehab, so I have to use what I have to work with, and a little bit of alcohol at night, it helps. If you don't have the willpower to control the amount that you drink, like me last time, I ended up drinking too much, and I wasn't aware of how much I was drinking, and so I failed. So if you're a dumbass like me, learn from your mistake and really focus on how much you're drinking. I'd highly recommend starting, ashwagandha, like 2, 3, 4 weeks before you decide to stop. It takes a while to build up in your system. I'm already too late in the process. Ashwagandha is not going to do shit for me. It takes a long time to build up in your system. So I just have to deal with it. But I love this. As sick and twisted as it sounds, I love going through this because I feel alive. I depend on God. I pray to God. Even when I was on kratom, I was in prayer more than I would think than most people. Not saying that I have a better relationship than anybody, but when I come off things, it really, I feel alive, So, because that pain is real, and it's, I remember every time coming off a substance, and it's almost like a spiritual thing that you have to go through. It's unique. As bad as it is, it's a good thing because it'll bring you closer spiritually to whatever you want to call it, God or Creator or whatever. You have to be an idiot to think that there's no God, whether it was Jesus, Muhammad, the Jews are right. That doesn't matter. But there is a God, and I believe we all pray to the same God. I'm a Christian. I personally believe in Jesus, but in the end of the day, we shouldn't hate people because they're Muslims or hate people because they're Jewish. We all pray to the same God. Maybe the stories just got twisted back in the day, or there's false prophets, whatever. I'm not going to get down that road, but I firmly believe that we all pray to the same God, and He's a forgiving God and a loving God, and Muslims are some of the nicest people that I've met. They get a bad rap because there's some bad ones, and bad ones are really bad, but most Muslims are good people. But yeah, I don't know how that story turned down that road, but anyway, I don't really like talking about, I don't like forcing religion on people because I was an atheist until I was 23, and I know how it feels to have that shit just rammed down your throat, and I don't believe in doing that. I believe in showing people the power of God by my actions, and what I'm doing right now. I've been praying and praying, and every once in a while I have a sincere prayer. So my idea of a sincere prayer is I walk out of the house, I walk down in the field, I walk away from the family, I walk away from everybody, and I just take a moment, I be quiet, and then I start to speak, and I speak like I'm speaking to you. I speak to God. I don't pray to God in a weird way or anything. I speak to God like I'm speaking to you. And it seems that when I walk away and just be quiet before I start talking and really think about what I want to say, and I speak from my heart, that's when doors start to open. Like this last time, so I took kratom in the morning. How did I decide to quit? I took kratom in the morning, and I just felt like today's the day. I'm done. I think God was speaking to me rather than, because I've been praying, saying, God, help me get off this. I don't want to do this no more. Just help me stop. And it was like He spoke to me 8 days ago, and He said, okay, today's the day, and I didn't have to ask Him for help because He finally answered my prayer. And that's the thing you got to understand. When you pray for things, it's most of the time it's not going to come when you think it's going to come. Most of the times it's going to come when it's the right time for that to happen in your life. God is not an on-demand God. You don't just get what you want when you ask for it. You get what you need and some things that you want when it's the right time and the right place. And I know that everything, even with the kratom, even though it wasn't a hard drug, I know that I went through that because I'm going to be able to help people. And that's the end game for me, is I want to build this business big enough to sell it for a couple $1,000,000, like maybe 10 million. I don't know. I want to do about 4 or 5 properties, 4 or 5 commercial buildings with my business. And then I want to sell it all. And I want to move to the Philippines. I want to help people. That's my dream in life. That's my end game. That's my goal. That is what I want in life. So this right here, I love it. I enjoy it. But this is just to pass time. This is just to make money. This is just to build up equity so that I could sell everything, cash out, say I'm done, and, you know, move to the Philippines and just help people. I want to help a lot of people. I want to help people start businesses, small businesses, so that they could get out of poverty. Because my wife, her cousin, really wants to be a cop and can't afford to go to college out there. And college out there is super cheap, like maybe $500 a year, super cheap. So I'm going to pay for him to, when I go out there, I'm going to meet him and I'm going to take him to school, and then I'm going to pay the school and say, hey, you want to be a cop? Then be a cop. And then also I have enough money, and I'm blessed to help another person, a random stranger, a random family, and just, you know, one kid out of the family, because that's, you know, within reason of my budget. I can't help everybody, not yet. But I'm going to help a random stranger that's not related to my wife and send them to school. It's little things like that that could change the world. So anyway, sorry, I've been rambling. I really don't feel good. My mind's a fog, and I kind of ramble, but I just really want to show you guys what I'm going through, what my intentions are, what my dreams are, so you kind of know a little bit more about me. I was a piece of shit most of my life. I was an asshole. I was a violent, angry person. Today, I'm trying to change that around. I haven't gotten an argument with my wife in about 2 years. I haven't done any crimes in 7-8 years since 2015. So I think this is a story that needs to be told, because not a lot of people are brave enough to be open enough about the bad parts of life and to share about the bad things that they went through. People want to hide that shit, not me. I want to let everybody know about the bad things that I've done, because it's the only way you change things. It's the only way that you could help the people that are doing bad things. Say, hey, dude, I've done the same shit. I've kicked down those doors. I've done those very bad things that you either have done or you will do. Dude, lay down. Damn dog. This guy right here is an attention whore. He wants you to pet him 24/7 a day. But anyway, I'll leave you guys with that. I know it's going on 13 minutes. This guy's a fucking idiot. I love him though. So, love you guys. Have a good day.